Okay. Right over here, in the tiny little chicken scratch, got listed variations, variants, cat, or... and the more I think about it, the more I think of it more like categories. Categories of how you can throw, different ways you can throw the jab. Okay? Now, obviously the one we use the most is the one that I refer to as the textbook jab. The textbook jab, of course, is the one where you step at a 45-degree angle. Okay? You time the jab and the step together. Okay. You're familiar with that one, obviously, because we've been using it a lot. Okay. But there's a couple of there's a number of different variations. There's little subtle, and the reason I want to think of this as categories is because these different types of jabs, you can kind of combine them and mingle them together. Okay. So these are the main ways that the different styles of jabs that I use. Okay, you have the textbook jab, which I just explained. Then there's the shotgun jab. The shotgun jab is a power jab. Okay, and basically, with the textbook jab, the power of the jab is being generated by by stepping. That's where you get the weight of the punch. Is, because other than that, you're just flicking your arm. You just pop. It's just arm. But the way the jab has some power behind it is the step, because then you've got your full body weight behind it. With a shotgun jab, now I'm driving my body into it because I rotate into the jab. Okay.
Maybe a little more extension from the shoulder.
Yeah. You kind of roll it. It's still, now you're kind of doing the. It's still a straight punch. Okay. You're rolling your elbow up too much. Okay. It's still. Okay. Anyway. Then there's the back fist jab. Now this is one of the ones I commonly use now, where as I throw the jab, all I'm doing is this motion. It's like the textbook jab in the body motion. Actually, it's more so. I use that slipping that we've been using. That slipping motion that I've been teaching you guys. This jab goes hand in hand with it. Okay? All it is the arm extent. Okay? From this position, you kind of have the knuckles forward. Okay? And it's just. Okay? As you bow forward, you just pop it and you bow forward and step. It's just. Almost like your back, and it's more, you're not trying to connect with the front of the knuckles. You're connecting right here with like the back of the knuckles. Okay, it's still a knuckle punch, but anyway. But yeah, this one should be. You should have it because you guys use the back fist. So okay. The uppercut jab. Now this one is used hand in hand with the textbook jab, because what you do. Textbook jab, uppercut jab, okay? It's not this kind of uppercut. The reason I call it an uppercut jab is just because instead of rolling over, I'm just shooting the punch like here. How this works, okay? Stand here for me. Okay. You familiar with parrying?
Yeah.
Okay. So, parry my jab, parry my jab, parry my jab, okay? What it is if you have somebody who's parrying your jab, yeah, it changes the because that little,
right,
instead of here, where you can get it hold, now,
right,
It's like I can snake it through because usually people keep their hand right, they're keeping their hands right here by their face.
Right.
Bam, and it gets through. Okay. It's not it's not a knockout, but it's one of those things where just it fucks with their head because now all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, how that one get through? I parried it. And because that's one of the best things to make somebody do in a fight is make them start thinking. If you make them start thinking, then they're fucked. Okay. Brian, this one's for you. We've affectionately called this punch the Brian. It's the jab that you use from the Philly shell.
Like here?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Right. And once again, it's almost like a back fist. Okay? Come up underneath. Okay? But yeah. Okay? You kind of flick up under. Okay? Okay, the horizontal fist jab. The next two are and this is where things kind of, like I said, it's like these are categories because you can see how some of these different jabs that I'm talking about can be, you can kind of intermix them. Okay, the horizontal fist jab, because it's only the position of the fist. Okay. Okay, so you can throw it like a textbook. You can drive into it like the shotgun, but keep your fist here. And same thing, then the other one, which I call the inverted jab, where usually when we throw a punch, one of our straight punches, the palm is towards the floor. But when you throw an inverted punch, when I refer to an inverted straight punch, what it means is you over-rotate so your thumb is towards the floor, okay? You get more twisting, tearing power into it. You also get a little bit more shoulder into it. And also, if somebody's throwing a hook, get your stance for me, okay? If you're throwing this right hook, okay, and I want to counter it with an inverted jab because I stick my elbow into your punch.
Okay.
Here, let's stand sideways. And actually, when you throw your hook at my jaw, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so elbow beats the punch in this case. It'll still be a matter of timing, of course, but you get the idea. So anyway, those are the jabs. So what we're going to do now, put your gloves on. I'm going to give you a chance just to play around with the different jabs for a little bit, and then we'll move on to some other stuff.